Welcome, everybody. I first would like to say, I don't know if you guys can do it. That's a challenge there. Snap, snap, clap.
My hands are sweaty.
Start the video. Be honest here. Drop a comment down below if you can do it as well or as smooth as me.
That was like your go-to hand move.
That used to be my thing. You talk to people, be like,
you still do it.
Do I?
Like when you're just like thinking.
Yeah. I have to move. I do things. But regardless, welcome you guys. My name's Dan. This is my wife, Sam.
Hi.
Sam, how you doing?
Great.
This is a review. We are going to be covering today a company known as Deadman Beard Co. Now, some of you may be like, and even Sam, like, huh? Like, didn't we just cover this company? We did. Just like a month or two ago. So why in the world would we have another update video? Well, the last video, I would say, had a lot of feedback. It wasn't a negative video, it wasn't anything bashing, but had some things that I thought could help the company, that you thought could help the company with some constructive criticism. And we never expect companies to just drop everything and just be like, oh, Dan and Sam said it. Right? We gotta change it. We're just sharing our thoughts and opinions based on experiences and personal preferences. But this company listened to almost every single thing we had.
Wow.
Immediately got back to me. And I hate making those videos. I really do. I'll tell, I dread it. And I try to always deliver it in a professional way with a smile on my face. But I have to be honest. I have to say these things, even though they're nice people, no problems. It's tough to give like bad news or news that maybe they didn't expect, right? We know when there's a review here, they're hoping it's like the Super Bowl, big moment and stuff.
Right, yeah, especially because people feel so like invested in
it's
their
their company, for sure. And so I understand. He got back to me immediately and was like, dude, thank you. I needed to hear these things. We started for one reason, to make good products, and then maybe got kind of like muddied waters along the way of trying to grow and move too quickly. We're going to get on this right now. And I was like blown away. I was like, that's so cool, because when I do those constructive criticism reviews, I put that out there. It's just a waiting game. I'm like, all right, what's going to happen? Then I see a message from the owners that's like,
I can't open it.
Yeah, I can't open it. You open it. You read it. Because they can either ghost me, which happens. They just never talk to me again. That's fine. They can lash out against me. They can block me. They can accuse me of like doing things wrong and suing me and saying, we're going to sue you and all this stuff. I've probably had double-digit companies that have threatened to sue, and then they just kind of go away after that point. But there's a lot of outcomes. They jumped on it and made some unbelievably awesome changes, in my opinion. And so I got my little cheat sheet that I made here. First thing is, they do have a discount code now. This is not an affiliate, nothing connected to sales or commission, but money for you guys. And the code I'll put up over here in editing is Command 25. So 25% off, I would assume, your order. I mean, Command 25. So 25% off your order. Now, they also have a couple of things that we offered as a suggestion. On the labels, they now have the name of the scent.
So smart.
So just a little simple thing, but they did not have scent names. And we were like, we got to have that scent name on there. Now, they also have the same 2-ounce oil that they had before, and this goes for $27.99. So $14 an ounce, but also you take off 25%, that's like a crazy value. So really good value on the 2-ounce, but for some people, 2 ounces is just too much. They just don't want a 2-ounce bottle. So they do now have 1-ounce bottles, and the 1-ounce bottles are gonna go for $14.95, and that is before the discount. That's crazy, right? We're talking $15, that's another $3 off with the discount. You're talking about $12 for a bottle of beard oil. Wild.
There you go.
Absolutely wild. And they now have a new blend. Essentially, the feedback we gave last time was like, hey, it's just kind of some, nothing wrong, but just some basic carriers. And the new blend that they have, and I really like this, they give the name of it, and then they give like kind of an explanation of why that ingredient's there. And so I'll kind of explain that. Cool. Yeah, it is. And so they have argan oil, aka liquid gold. It's a beautiful golden color oil. It's wonderful. Jojoba, aka the skin's best friend. A lot of people think it's very similar to sebum oil. Black seed oil, aka the seed of blessing. That one goes back since the ancient times, and they thought it was this blessed oil that could heal everything. It's in many many religious citations and sources as well. Broccoli seed oil, aka nature's silicone. So broccoli seed oil is a thicker viscosity and acts like a silicone, but it's not. It has all the positive benefits of an oil, but some of the things you look for a silicone. Emu, aka the Deep Penetrator. That's the one that's going to go several layers deep into the skin. And then Castor, aka the Growth Booster. So I've never really seen it broken down like that.
I love that because I'm always looking at ingredients and I'm like, I have no clue what this does.
I think it's brilliant. I thought it was really well done. I didn't suggest that. You didn't suggest that. So that was all on them. Very cool. They also have updated their website. That was another thing we talked about. I was like, this isn't really good and doesn't match what you're telling me. And he was like, yeah, I need to put more on the website. Let me go to work, and crushed it. And I did everything on there custom. So this dude, going to the label changes, the blend changes, going on the ingredients, like so much.
He just revamped everything.
He really did, and every single step of the way it was positive. And we have a couple of new scents. So they do have some scents in here that we've already covered, but the new scents that we have today are Revive and Thrive, Old Fashioned, and Cherry Stogie.
Cool.
Now he also added the essential oils to the list of ingredients on the bottle, so you know what the scent profile kind of is. I thought that was awesome.
There you go.
I don't think he lists the fragrance oils out individually if there are some, so just something to keep in mind there. All right, so let's go ahead and start with, and then we do have 2 new products to talk about today, the Balm and the Butter.
Okay.
So love this. Like, who would have ever thought a video like a month later could be so loaded?
That's so foreign to me because normally people, if there's like a bad review or something, people come back and they're what is that word?
Defensive?
Yeah, they're defensive.
Yeah.
They're like, no, absolutely not. You're wrong.
Yeah.
But so the fact that he did all this is amazing.
So cool. And,
So
and I
cool.
couldn't try to find somebody that says any of these changes aren't positive.
Right.
You know, they're just good changes. So let's go ahead and start with Revive and Thrive here. Now you got the Deadman, of course, the art, which is unique to every scent. And he is holding what looks like an orange and a lemon.
Okay.
If that can kind of give it away. Now we switch over to the ingredients, and then what we have here is eucalyptus lemon essential oil, which is a great one for repelling mosquitoes, by the way. And peppermint essential oil, hops essential oil, and sweet orange oil.
Okay.
Yeah, so give this guy a smell here.
Okay.
And see what you think. I have this in Beard today, I believe.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah, it is. It's not just your normal citrus.
No, it's not. So, and I feel like people might take this in the worst way.
Oh, no. Are you guys... Okay, go ahead. I know what you're saying.
But don't, because I love the smell of pine.
Oh, I was going to guess it. Go ahead.
You know what I'm going to say?
It's one of the two, and I think they're probably the same, and I could be wrong.
Okay.
It's either, and you kind of started saying it, you're going to say Pine Sol.
Yeah.
I was going to say Pledge. In that same kind of way. No?
Pledge.
Okay.
No.
No, you're right. You're right.
Pine Sol, but like there is this muskiness about it also, and I don't know if that's, you said there was hops.
Yep.
Like beer?
Yes.
Beer hops?
Yep, exactly.
Okay. So I feel like that's what gives it that like muskiness, and it kind of takes away the Pine Sol smell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So hops...
It's very unique.
Yeah, it really is. Hops are a fresh, earthy scent.
Oh,
like a light, or I love... So we don't drink beer. I never really liked beer. And I'm allergic to most beer. But I love the smell of hops. Love. Yes. Like,
I don't know if I've ever smelled hops.
Yeah, just get a hand... like
when
some
have you
Cascade.
Had a handful of hops?
Hey, you don't know my life. Come on now. So again, guys, this is eucalyptus lemon, peppermint, hops, sweet orange. So you have some minty invigorating scents, some earthy scents, some citrus scents. I don't know if he made this for me, but I love it.
It's cool.
Like I love this scent. Crushed it. And a spoiler, if you didn't watch the other video, I don't know if we really liked a single scent from that other line, from the original lineup. So,
I have no clue because I have the world's worst memory.
She does, yeah.
I literally don't remember.
Except when we disagree on something, then she has the memory of like...
An elephant.
Yeah, she's got a steel trap memory, and she's like, no.
Because I know what to keep up here. I know.
That's what it is. So Revive and Thrive crushed it. Absolutely crushed it. All right, the other one we have next up is the Old Fashioned. old-fashioned.
Okay.
So as I said there, so we don't drink beer. We also just don't drink at all. We stopped drinking alcohol a little over a year ago now because it was my retirement party was the last time we had a drink.
Year
and we had
3 months.
Yeah, we had phased it away for a long time and just realized we just didn't like drinking.
Definitely.
We don't judge others. We don't mind others. Do your thing. Be safe, of course. But alcohol is not our thing. So with that said, let's hear the scents that are in here. There is a fragrance, and then it's orange peel, cedar wood, clove, and vanilla. So give this a little look-ski here.
Okay, so he's holding an old-fashioned.
He is
I didn't know where they were gonna go with that.
True, because old-fashioned could be a barbershop, could be like a vehicle. I mean, there's a lot of things that could be old-fashioned.
Okay, so the first thing I get is cedar.
Cedar?
Hardcore cedar. And then it's like a little sweet. Do you get the sweetness?
Yeah, yes. It's a cedar scent with a little bit of sweetness in there.
Yes, exactly.
I do not get an alcohol smell or alcohol drink.
No.
That worried me. That really, really worried me here. And that's why, like, again, just feedback for any companies out there, how you paint the picture of a scent with the actual picture and the scent name, we talk about this all the time. I think it's unbelievably important because you can lead people towards something. And I'm leading towards, oh, is this going to be bad? It's going to be bad?
Yeah. It's going to burn my nose.
Yeah. Oh, actually, it's pretty good. And if I went in with like a cedar sweet scent, my brain would have been totally different.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't love it, but I don't dislike it.
I'm not a cedar
Right.
smell kind of person, so I can't give a
And I'm cool with cedar. Yeah, I'm cool with cedar. Awesome. And then the last one is cherry stogie.
Okay.
Cherry stogie here. All right. And then the oils that we have on the list would be another fragrance, sandalwood, black cherry. Sandalwood and black cherry.
Oh. Okay.
So let's see what we got here. I'm guessing the fragrance is some kind of tobacco, judging by the name and picture.
Okay. I thought that too.
Yeah.
Is there a tobacco essential oil?
So there's tobacco.
Or is it like different things that they add?
So there is a tobacco absolute. Now that's getting into the weeds here deeply on how you yeah, it is. But I'll just say that. There's a tobacco absolute. There's kind of a tobacco essential oil, but that's complicated.
So to me, I went in, like you said on the last one, I went in thinking it was going to be a cherry tobacco scent.
Yeah.
I don't get like tobacco-y.
I don't either.
Get, what do you call it? Wet tobacco, dry tobacco.
Yeah, it doesn't smell like a Cuban cigar box.
Yeah,
it doesn't smell like the sweet tobacco leaf or anything like that.
Yeah, it's almost like you get the sandalwood, which is kind of like a little, I feel like it has like a little musky earthiness.
Yeah, real mild
Yeah,
though. It's
very
super mild in this one.
And then you do get the cherry, and it's not like an artificial cherry, which
Thank
is
goodness.
the worst.
That might be the worst. Like artificial cherry
that
smells.
or like savory foods.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
the worst.
yeah. But like artificial cherry's so bad because it just is cough syrup. Cough syrup.
Chapstick.
Oh, it's so bad.
Ooh,
this is not
cherry
that.
chapstick is good though. Not to eat.
Our kids used to eat chapstick. We had to hide chapstick containers because we'd go up in their bed and it would just be all over his face. The
wall.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say who because we don't want to
Blankets.
embarrass them later in life.
They
but
share a room.
It would be everywhere. So too funny.
It's both of them.
No, it's just one of them. But final thoughts on it, even though it's not what we thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, I don't. It's not something I think that I would crave.
Yep.
But I think that it is a nice scent.
I agree. I agree entirely. I wore all these, of course, for people that watch. It's impossible for us to go here and put it on skin and then, all right, smell the cherry stogie. All right, smell this one.
Yeah.
Oh shoot! Now we're running out of hands, but it's all. And once you put it on your skin, it's up in the air. And so, usually, well-intended people message me like, "Hey, have you considered warming it up on the skin?" It's like, well, it's just not practical.
Yeah.
So I wear them. Sam's always smelling my beard, and this one. It surprised me, and I was cool with it. It was a nice smell, but it wasn't like, oh, I gotta have it. This Revive and Thrive is me.
Also, I feel like I need to say, I don't always smell his beard. I smell the room that he's in.
That is.
I feel like that sounds weird.
That's very accurate. She does not. If I request, she will. Sometimes I'll be like, hey, come up and smell my beard, and it'll be for a reason, like, oh, this is for a review or whatever it may be.
painting me out as a weirdo.
She smells the bathroom. So I get ready, she'll walk by or walk and go, what's that? And so we get, you get that kind of thing. All right, last two things would be their balm and their butter. So I have the balm. I wore this once. I'm not a balm person myself, but I always want to try a new balm to see how it feels. And they put it in the Revive and Thrive scent for me, which is really, really nice. And this balm is a firm hold balm. It is going to be tough to get out of here. It is.
Oh, wow.
I believe that's what a balm should be, right? I didn't need to use a guitar pick. I didn't need to melt this. I could get it out. It just wasn't going to be super easy, but it holds. It really, really holds. I used it on my sides and on my mustache, and it did a really good job. So I'm very happy with the balm that they produced.
You used a balm?
I didn't even tell you. Yeah, I didn't even tell you. I only do them on new reviews for a new balm, and it actually worked to the point. And I didn't tell her on purpose, to the point where I was like, I can see this. I can see me doing this. Like, on like a date day or something. But I didn't want to admit that, and so I didn't even tell her. So that was good. That was really good. All right, the next one we have is their beard butter, and this is a nighttime, bedtime beard butter. So developed, and you got there, like, going to bed.
He's sleepy.
Going to bed. We have two cats at home, and they're just so sleepy during the day, but so cute. And this butter is a full body butter. There's some texture to it, as you guys can see on the screen here, but it melts down immediately. Very nourishing. The scent is very calming. I think it's chamomile is kind of that main player in the game.
Yeah.
And I'll check the ingredients here in a second.
I like it.
But just relaxing. So we have essential oils of lavender, chamomile, bergamot, cedarwood, sandalwood, peppermint. So really nice ones. Now give that a smell again. I'm gonna grab a drink of water here. Grab that smell again. Is that something that you like for a nighttime? Is that relaxing and calming to you, enjoyable, dislikable?
I don't dislike it, but the cedarwood kills me. I feel like I would be dreaming about woodworking.
Is there cedar in there?
Yeah.
Did I say that?
Yeah,
I didn't
you
even...
did, right?
See, cedar is yeah, there is. Cedar's calming to me.
Is it?
Like, we're usually right on point with scents, but cedar's always been one where we've been a little bit different. Cedar's calming to me.
Cedar gives me anxiety because it reminds me of, like, when I'm using, like, our chop saw.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, one time I got my glove caught in it and, like, almost shot my finger off.
Woo!
Cutting cedar, and so...
So you got, like, situational PTSD with it? Yeah.
Yes.
So I like it. It's relaxing. It's calming. Very nourishing. When you get this, again, there is... I think... I'm going to have to make a video on this. We use the word grit. And it comes in as like a negative context, right? And you see this. Yeah. This has texture to it. It's not just like pure smooth. But grit to me is a problem. Grit is when it's in your hand and it's in the little pellets. And you got to chase them around. You got to try and melt them. This is not that. It just has some full body to it. And so I just want to make sure everybody understands the lingo, but also the practicality of it. It's a really, really nice butter, especially for nighttime. And the owner was really geeked. He's like, dude, it's crazy how soft my beard gets after butter. And I don't think he had ever used a butter before, like, the last video and before going forward. So super cool. So to wrap this up, man, they listened. Yeah. They crushed it. This could have gone very south, right? The video was not a raving review, but they came back. They made the changes. They were proud to put it out there. They've gone to other content creators to get their feel, and they didn't try to pressure. Didn't try to say, hey, I want to make these changes so you like it. They just were like, you know what, you're right. Let's go ahead and make these changes. So absolutely awesome. The feedback from you guys helped in the comments. The feedback from Sam. Above all, you guys are amazing. Final thoughts for anything with Deadman and these changes in the company?
I just think it's so cool. And also it's just strange to me that people like listen to it.
And that's what I was trying to say from the beginning. And I really mean this, and Sam is the exact same way, even more so. We don't say things to be like, you guys got to make these changes. Yeah. Listen to us. It's like we're just sharing our thoughts. We do believe we can help. Sam is so good with branding and marketing and understanding that side of things. And I just have like this experience in the beard game, so we get that. When they listen and it seems like it's really positive, it's just cool. Yeah, it's just really cool. We love helping people, which is helping this company, which people are going to use the product, so it's going to help their beards. It's a win all around. All right, first off, thank you, ma'am.
Welcome.
Do you like if I call you ma'am?
No.
All right, thank you, babe.
Don't poke me.
We have a daughter, Violet, and she was cute all day until it was about nap time, which is when we're filming right now, and she turned into a terror. And one of her worst things when you're not giving her exactly what you want is this poking. And her pokes are like stabs. Like they
she
just.
only pokes you.
Oh, it drives
she doesn't
me crazy.
Poke me. I must have like swatted her hand one time. She doesn't do it to me.
I'm very gentle with Violet. I'm very calm with Violet, and so I take pride. She was losing it, and it probably got my head. I'm just like, hey man, okay, let's try this. This is the final call here. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, babe.
Welcome.
Everybody, please stay bearded and stay positive.